We have some interesting news to get into. This guy named Emmanuel went ahead and commented on some Angel Reese post-game comments and did the most. I just saw Twitter dragging him across the ecosphere. I wanted to get in on the action. Maybe I'll agree with him. Maybe I'll start a war with the Twitter people. I don't know. I just want to see what he has to say. I just want to hear him out. You know, he has on the 80s glasses, you know. He did go into the barber and show him a picture of his 2K My Player, because that same cut is on 2K. Never seen anyone over the age of, I'll push it to 18, you know, rock this. But who am I to judge? This has nothing to do with the video. We're going to go ahead and hop right into the video because this is irrelevant. I could sit here and ask him why, as an age 50 man, did you walk into the barber shop and bring a protractor with you? Dude, you got it, mind you, you're pushing 60, right? Why are we getting that haircut? But that is not up to me. You understand? These are things that aren't relevant to the video. Let's hop into the video so we can go ahead and get into it. I think we need to be nicer on the internet and be nicer and show kindness to folks. I hope that earpiece was off. Maybe he can't even hear me. So let's pray he didn't hear me. You know, Emmanuel, that's a holy name. Let's pray he didn't hear me. But if you can hear me, brother, you could do with just a little taper fade. You could do with just a regular haircut for your age. You don't have to go and ask them to, do tricks and tips and stuff on the side of your head and play around in your head. You've passed that. It's giving Nike Elite socks with the KD shoes. This was back in 2015, max. It's 2024. Almost been 10 years, since this was even a thing. Again, even 2K players don't choose. Let's get into it, because now I'm yapping. I feel bad. Let's go ahead and get right into it, brother. Love to hear from a brother supporting women's basketball. Let's go ahead and hear what he has to say.
I'm about to give a gender-neutral, racially indifferent take. Now, if you want to say, well, Acho, cater your take based upon gender. Acho, cater your take based upon...
Already, this is hard to watch, okay? He's giving, I don't know who he thinks he is. I'm about to give a dinner now. Like, bro, I don't know if you think you're like Al Sharpton. Who are you preaching at? It's just the delivery. So another thing we're going to work on, Emmanuel, after you do get out the barber, we're going to work on delivery. We're going to start doing a different delivery because it's harsh. You know what I mean?
I'm about to give a gender-neutral, racially indifferent take. Now, if you want to say, well, Acho, cater your take based upon gender. Acho, cater your take based upon race, I will understand that. But I'm about to give a gender-neutral, racially indifferent take.
Off rip, he's already rolling his eyes at himself. He knows this is triple pointless, triple meaningless, and triple useless. There's nothing, I can guarantee you, there's nothing you're about to say that needs to be prefaced with that long soliloquy. I'm about to give a gender take with a race take. You didn't even have to say that. I can guarantee you didn't have to say that. My camera is having trouble focusing on it because there's no point to be focused on right now. We're talking about triple nothing. Excuse me. Let's put these glasses on. I'm gonna need to really get a good look at this. I don't get it already. You've lost me already. Imagine.
I will understand that, but I'm about to give a gender-neutral, racially indifferent take. Angel Reese, you can't beat a big bad wolf, but then kind of cry like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Because...
Okay, so we're gonna look into brother who said on the side as well. So you're giving slow too. So let's go back.
Angel Reese, you can't beat a big bad wolf, but then kind of cry like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Because if you want to act grown, which she has, if you want to get paid like you grown, which you are, if you want to talk to grown folks like you grown, which you did post-game when you told a coach for an opposing team, which you did.
Oh my gosh. Angel. Angel, do you guys have real beef? He is pissed. Mind you, he's 50. Pissed at a 20-year-old. Oh my God, you see what you did? Oh, he's pissed. Angel, what did you do to him? Angel.
You want to talk to grown folks like you grown, which you did post-game when you told a coach for an opposing team, watch your mouth. If you want to tell people, get your money up, then post-game when you take an L, you just got to take it on the chin. Nobody mourns when the villain catches an L.
What about this was a racially indifferent, gender-neutral take? This had nothing to do with race or gender. And nothing you're saying has to do with race or gender. So let's get that out the way first. Didn't make sense.
And Angel Reese, you have self-proclaimed to be the villain.
Wrong. And here's where it gets sad, because mind you, he's getting paid like probably a lot of money to sit up here. I'm doing this for free. Wow. And even I can tell you that's just false. Anybody with a brain, everybody watching this knows it's false. When did she deem herself the villain? Can we help me in the comments? When did she deem herself the villain? Never. She was deemed the villain by the public. The reason so many people had a problem with her being deemed the villain was because it seemed like she taunted one time and everyone piled up on her, while ignoring that the very same person has taunted in the same manner and other manners multiple other players that very same season. That same player will self-proclaim and say she's very competitive, she gets fired up, she loves the trash talk. She says it herself. And so when she met a player like Angel Reese that did it back to her, and not only did it back to her, did it on a championship stage, everyone got so butthurt and soft. Here's a gender neutral take. Everyone got butthurt and soft and said, oh my gosh, she's a villain. She's this, and they started calling her crazy names. Death threats sent her way. Sexualization of this young woman and things of that nature. So she leaned into the villain role because you guys never let up. It was if you look right now, she could give her left kidney to a dying baby right now and it would be the same comments. So it's been repetitive. So she said, I'm going to lean into what you guys have deemed me. That's what she said. She never, after she did this, went on ESPN and said, hey guys, I'm the villain. She never did that. If so, pull me the clip. I'll wait. Newsflash, you can't find it. Wanna know why? Because it didn't happen. Pull me the clip. I will sit here and wait. When she deemed herself the villain, she said, you guys are calling me the villain, so you know what? I'll take that. She said, I'll take the hit for it. I can be the villain, but it's because you guys are calling me. She never went in the beginning of the season and said, hey, Kim, hey, guys, 1, 2, 3, villain. We're going to start being the villain, and I'm going to be the villain. She never said that. If she did, pull me the clip. I'll wait. Emmanuel is sitting there triple stunned right now. He said, look at his face on the screen. This is triple obvious to anybody with flowing working brain cells, right? And I'm not trying to say, Emmanuel, that you're slower. I'm not trying to imply anything about you, brother. You seem like a very astute young man. Just because maybe you had a desk in the back of the classroom facing the back wall and all the other students were facing the front.
That's all right.
Doesn't mean anything. Just because you might have had 2 PE classes while everyone else was in reading comprehension or maybe in math, and you were, doing your second PE, and you were the only kid. It was just you and the PE teacher playing handball on the side wall. Doesn't mean anything. I'm not trying to insult your intelligence. I think you're a smart young man. I just think you're a little misguided. Maybe you didn't watch. But if you were to have tuned in, actually, when she was crying, she actually cried when her teammate uplifted her. When she was talking about the loss to Iowa, didn't shed any tears. She was just speaking. Mind you, the video is out there free for everyone to watch. It's a quick Google search away. Maybe a Siri. Hey Siri. Maybe a Hey Alexa. But it's a quick search away. We can all watch it. So we can literally see when she started crying. She started crying when her teammate uplifted her and spoke life into her. It made her emotional. She started crying about that said topic. You're saying she's crying. Let me see what he said. I don't even remember what he said. Let's see why you're saying she's crying.
You, because you were the second best basketball player on the court, and it was not close. Outside of Caitlin Clark, it was you.
Why are you so animated, brother? Chill. Brother, relax, brother, Chill out.
17 and 20.
God, he's yelling at us. Guys, he's lecturing us with a swoop in the side of it. I just can't believe this.
Dog, showed up. Biggest game, second biggest game of your career.
Now you're popping your neck? Are you nuts?
Biggest game of your career. Absolute biggest game, second biggest game of...
Bro, what are you on? He's off that Red Bull. Oh, Lord, he's off that matcha. He's off that Red Bull. He's off that matcha.
Your career, absolute dog. But you can't, under any circumstance, go to the podium and now try to ask for individuals to give you sympathy.
Who asked for sympathy? Pull up the clip. Again, I think he's in a whole nother world. I know you probably watched Aladdin as a kid growing up. You're in a whole new world. Come back to us, Emmanuel. Come back to us. We're watching basketball right now. She never said that. She quite literally just never said it. And if she did, pull up the clip where she said, I'm asking for sympathy. Please, pull up the clip. She never said anything like that. A whole new, his mind is somewhere else. It's that cut. He's trying to be at the barber. He has an appointment to get to. He's just trying to get through this. I feel you, Emmanuel. I know you. I know it. I know you just trying to get.
No one has sympathy for the villain. You painted the bullseye on your back.
Who? Oh, she painted the bullseye on her back. How? By doing this? By doing this? Caitlyn herself has done this to other players. Caitlyn herself has cussed, triple cussed at the crowd, at refs. I mean, she said herself, she doesn't mind the competitiveness because she does it as well. She's triple said it. She's on camera saying it. So who painted the bullseye on her back? The public watching. Now I have another video coming where I explain why the public has done this, but it shouldn't be that hard to figure it out. But I'll help the slower ones. But that's what happened. So she didn't paint anything on her back. Or did she tell you she painted it? I'm so confused on where you're getting this. He's in a whole new world, a whole new life or something me. Something, he's in Aladdin.
Why are you surprised when people shoot at you? So if you want to act grown, if you want to pose grown, if you...
Mind you, this is disrespectful in my opinion. I'm sorry. This is disrespectful just because you don't know this lady. If you trying to act grown, if you want to know, are you trying to whoop her or something? Are you going to take your belt off and try to whoop? Like, who are you to talk to her like this? If you want to act grown, if you want to, like,
you want to talk grown, if you want to talk to grown folks grown, then you got to take the L like you grown.
And she did. He's rolling his eyes at himself again. This guy knows, bro. I'm not even going to keep doing this.
Because what frustrated me is when you want to be the villain, but you want to hope for sympathy.
When did she want to be the villain? Again, please plug me the clip where she said she wanted to be the villain. I don't want anybody in the comments to say, well, her actions said, Because Caitlin Clark's actions then would have said that as well. Again, we can pull up games of her taunting Haley Van Lith before the game where she met Angel Reese in the championship. So the timeline of it, if in that logic, Caitlyn would have done that. No one's saying that to her. So where's the same energy at? I'm confused. Okay.
Sympathy like a hero.
And he thought he really did something. He's trying to preach like this is Easter Sunday. Twitter, no, we don't want to watch again. You can remove this. We don't want to watch again. You're getting slain on Twitter. You're getting dragged. And I just have one question for you, brother. Because I think I know what's going on with you. I think I figured you out. The word that came to my brain when I'm listening to this debauchery was humiliation. This is humiliating. To be this wrong and loud is humiliating. So that begs the question, is this a humiliation ritual? Have you been partying with Diddy? Have you been partying with Diddy? Emmanuel, have you been partying with Diddy? I think you've been partying with Diddy, and I think this is your humiliation ritual. They made you say this. I don't even want to believe that you did, brother, because it doesn't seem like you're the type. You seem smart to me. It doesn't seem like you're the type person, so I feel like maybe P. Diddy got his hands on you. You went to a P. Diddy party, you know what I'm saying? And they sent you up here to do this because it's giving weird. You're too old to be this fired up, this angry about a take that is this wrong, with a line that is that far back down your scalp. Something's off, brother. Sorry, brother. Something's off. So with that being said, I just want to say this is proof to anybody out there that wants to get into sports media that you can do it. If he can do it, anybody can. If he can get a show, anybody can. Again, I'm doing this for triple free, and he's getting paid how much? You don't need to show them. You don't need a ESPN show, whatever show this is, to make an impact. You can do it. If he can do it, you can do it. This is also proof that not everybody deserves mics. We need to start taking mics from people. Not everybody deserves a platform. Some people just, you know what I mean? Like, I think he'd be better, you know, and I'm going to help you, brother, because I like him. I know a lot of y'all, hating on him on Twitter. I like him. I'm gonna help him out. I think he could be better served, maybe on like a war. Like, go fight a war. You seem like a guy that's real suited for like a war, or like maybe like chopping trees down or something. Like, I'm low on paper right now. Like, you could see literally. Like, I'm up to my last couple sheets in my printer. Like, go like chop some trees or do something that maybe I'm overstepping, and I apologize. Again, I don't want to be disrespectful, but I just think some people don't have to be speaking. Some people, the brain and functions of the brain and things of that nature, communication wise, aren't, your strong suit, and that's fine. That's not for everybody. Maybe you're better off, chopping trees or doing something, fighting wars or but maybe things with like that requires like a critical thinking. Maybe you leave that to like other people. And I don't want to overstep. I don't want to tell you what you should or shouldn't do, but this is me just spitballing with you. Let's get our ideas out. Maybe you can, a factory, like a plant, go work at like a manufacturing plant. That's good paying jobs too, by the way. Feel me? Like, it's not for everybody. Again, like, I'm not making any money off this. This isn't, all this sports media stuff isn't always super glamorous, right? So like, go work at a plant. You go, assemble stuff like that. I feel like you be real good. And I just wanted to say that and uplift you today, because I feel like a lot of people are trying to drag you, and I'm not a part of that. I feel like I connect with him and I get him on another level. So I just wanted to say that. Props to you, brother Emmanuel. Now he knows, and it's all good, brother. It's all good. So with that being said, like this video if you enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Is this really that hard to figure out, or am I just like a genius? Am I just super ahead? Like, let me know if it was really that hard to figure this out. Subscribe to the Splash Squad. I'll talk to y'all later.